Alright, well, I decided to pick this up on the iOS since I can play this on the iOS. And before I get into things, I just want to say a few little things. First of all, if you do own an iPhone, like a higher version iPhone that will play this, same with the iPod Touch, I recommend you all wait to pick this up because originally on the PSP when this came out, this was only $19.99 and it was digital only because Xseed was the one that came out with it, same with translating this one. While on the iOS, it actually costs $21.99, so they actually are charging $2 more, which I don't know why they charge $2 more for the exact same game, except retinal display, except for the overworld, but the cuts, well, I don't know if the cutscene looked better. You all can describe it for me. But the word boxes look clearer, as well as the drawn-out characters and stuff, and I believe the images that will be displayed in the game as well. But otherwise, everything will look like the everything else will look like the PSP version. Although there is one difference, and that is an achievement system, which acts kind of like The Walking Dead does, where if you clear a chapter you get the achievement, and then they also have the extra chapters which you have to get certain endings in order to unlock those, most of them being unlocked in the final chapter. And then there is one where if you beat the entire game by beating all the chapters, which I'm guessing requires you to beat actually all extra chapters, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe... I don't know how Escaper from Death works, if you just need to beat the game or if you need to get all the endings, because... yeah, but you got Escaper from Death, and then also clear all the endings to get the Expert Between Life and Death ending, or Life and Death achievement, and then finally Explore in the Closed School, which you gotta obtain all name tags that are in the game. There's one problem with that achievement, and I don't know if they fixed it or not in this version. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but there's supposed to be one name tag that is not obtainable in the game because it's located in a weird spot or something that's unobtainable. So yeah, I don't know what that's about. And there's no leaderboard, of course, and there's no challenges before anyone asks about that, because why would there be a leaderboard for this game? But Yeah, we are just going to start off on chapter 1. I'm going to do it my way, which the way I did it via Book of Shadows. If you don't like how I do it, um, then I'm going to suggest you stop watching this because I want to hear the voice acting, because the voice acting kind of creeps me out a little bit, especially when it gets to ghosts and stuff. So yeah. But otherwise, if you're sticking around, enjoy. And do I want to view the chapter 1 opening? Yeah, because that's the only thing I'm going to record tonight. And depending on responses, I will continue this game. If not, then I guess I will play this on my own and try to find all the tags and stuff and see if that glitch is actually removed or not. So, yes. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. Running down the stairs, the kindly teacher lost her footing. She tumbled, and she fell, and she died. You've all heard the stories, no? Before Kisaragi Academy was built here, there was another school on this property. Heavenly Host Elementary School, it was called. Such a horrible thing to happen. The principal was completely devastated. He cared for the school almost as if it were his own child, you see. But one thing led to another after the incident, and ultimately, a decision was reached. The school was to be shut down. The principal was so stricken with grief over losing his precious child that on that day of its closure, he climbed up to its roof and threw himself to his death. Or so the story goes. People thought Heavenly Host was cursed. You see, this was the latest of many deaths to occur there. That's why it was torn down. However, they say the teacher who fell down the stairs still has no idea she's dead, even to this very day. And on rainy evenings like this, after our school days come to an end, some claim she roams these darkened hallways, still believing them to be her own. In fact, It's almost time for her to make her rounds. Just after 7 o'clock. That's when she appears, always accompanied by a sudden blackout that leaves the entire building dark as night. Knock, knock, you'll hear from the blackness, followed by the sound of the classroom door slowly sliding open. As her pale white face cuts through the stillness, her soft voice always echoes the same question. Is anyone still here? And then... I ain't doing that scream. Well, it looks a lot... Well, I will say this. The movement looks a lot smoother, like... Kind of like the Super Nintendo Legend of Zelda. It reminds me of that a little bit for some reason. But maybe even smoother than that. So I do have to give that a regard too, because it was... It looks like it's moving in 60 frames, while the other one was moving in like 30 frames. It's a blackout! Satoshi, pull yourself together! Don't scare us like that! But it was scary! I don't like this. This shouldn't be happening. Not bad, Shinozaki. You had me going there for a minute. It wasn't me. I've been standing right here this whole time. This is a real blackout. Does anyone else hear that? Sounds like it's coming from the music room. Knock, knock, knock. No way. First the blackout, and now the door. What the hell is wrong with you, Satoshi? Get a hold of yourself. And get off me! That's my chest! Let me rephrase that. And get off me! That's my boobs! Sorry. I didn't see anything, I swear. I didn't just take a peek. I told you it was a bad idea to stay here so late and tell ghost stories. Hey, Satoshi, aren't you gonna get the door? You're gonna ask the fraidy cat to get the door? Seriously? What? The girls are all trembling in fear. Doesn't it just break your heart to see them like that? I mean, I'm a tough guy, but I'm not that tough. You're tougher, Satoshi. Yeah. Hook, line, and sinker. So why don't you get the door? Well, didn't I just say I'm a tough guy, but you're tougher. Plus, it doesn't break my heart. That's cold, man. Alright, so there's my, wow, holy crap. Oh, wow. The movement. Okay, so what do you have to say? Dot dot dot. What do you shivering, shivering, and what do you have to say? Dot dot dots. Stop talking to people and get the damn door. All right. God damn. Oh, come on. I can't look at the TV screen while I move. Is anyone still here? Go home, children. Did I scare you? Yui-sensei? Hey, a teach. All right. I'd call that a rousing success. We just scared the crap out of Satoshi and made him lie there looking stunned as a lightning bolt. Man, we've been had. Your timing couldn't have been more perfect. I wasn't a student too long ago myself, so when it comes to the 7 wonders of Kisaragi High, I'm pretty well versed. Yeah, note to self, or note to you all, I can't do that many female voices. I'm a frickin' male. I'm not a female. Yeah. Satoshi. Look at him lay there. What a tool. I thought Shake's reaction was priceless, but yours was on a whole different level altogether, Mochida. Not Satoshi. It was pretty impressive. I could never hope to compete with that. Mochida's always got the best reactions. I just love it when my scares are so thoroughly effective. It's simply delicious. His tears are so delicious. Or should I say, his fears. Who ever heard of a class representative with such a sadistic streak anyway? Sorry about that, Mochida, but I can't deny your reaction was pretty amusing. All pranking aside, though, I ran into a rather adorable individual in the hall who's come to see you. What are you standing around out there for? Come on in. He's right here. Hello, everybody. Can you believe I'm like 14 years old? No, wait. It's more like between, I think it might be 13 or 12. Does she look 12 to you? Her, not even in high school yet, I should say. She's not an elementary school student, that's what I'm trying to point out. Yuka! What are you doing here? Big brother! Seems Mochida forgot his umbrella this morning, so little Yuka here has come all this way to deliver it. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Sorry about that, Yuka. Thanks. Is she from the junior high? Yes, she is. Nice to meet you. My brother's always like this. Always really kind, I mean. Not forgetful. Or afraid of everything. No. I had no idea you had such a cute little sister, Satoshi. Really? I never told you? You never said a word. You sure do love your big brother, don't you? I do. Oh-ho. Seems like she's met Kishinuma before. Hey, Naomi! Looks like you've got yourself a rival, eh? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I swear this mouth of yours says the craziest of things. Urgh. Alright, everybody. It's past 7. Isn't it about time you all get ready to head home? Oh. Aw, do we have to? Shouldn't we clean up all the Red Bean Cafe stuff first? It'd be a shame to leave so soon. Yeah, with the classroom like this, it almost seems like we could hold another culture festival tomorrow. Isn't that what you were supposed to be doing here in the first place? You promised me this room would be ready to go by the time I got here, as I recall. Well, it's getting late. How about you leave it for now and come in early tomorrow? Yes, ma'am. Suzumoto, I know how hard it is to say goodbye. But I wish you the best of luck at your new school. I know you'll do just fine. Thanks. Won't be the same around here without you, Suzume. I know you, Suzumoto. You'll make new friends in no time flat. I'm sure of it. And it's not like you're moving that far away. Come winter break, we'll all make sure we come visit. Yeah, totally. Don't look so glum. We'll see you again real soon. We're friends forever after all. You guys. Hey, big brother. Is that girl really is that girl transferring to a new school or something? Yeah, today's culture festival was her last day. Thank you so much, all of you. I'm so grateful to have you as friends. You all have a special place in my memory, and you always will. Oh, Susan May, take care of out there. I'll always be watching you from above. Seiko. Earth to Seiko? I have absolutely no idea what Sega was saying. Mayu, come on. Let's see that smile of yours. Okay, but how about we get everybody in the shot? Oh yeah, I totally want in. Me too. Me 3. Me 4. Big brother? Your friends are really great, you know? They sure are. Gimme! I wanna see! Yeah, I think people know why I would get chills from hearing that noise. Send it to my phone, would you, Morishige? Of course. I'll send it all to all of you right now. Hey, Teach? Before we head back, there's something I'd like to do with everyone. Since we're losing one of our own, do you mind if we try it? It's called Sachiko Ever After. Who's Sachiko? And what's with the paper doll? Is this another one of your occult things? Yeah. Kind of. This is... well, it's a charm that I found on the internet. If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever. Or we'll always be friends anyway. That's the gist of it. Oh, a charm? Yep, a mystical charm. Awesome! I totally want to do it! I think Shinazaki had her at charm. That girl is totally bonkers for that kind of stuff. Guess it can't hurt. And if only they knew. Is everybody okay with this? You bet! Morishige, you too? Ah, yes, yes. I'll be the one that stands out, yes. Alright, we're ready to go. Everybody gather in a circle around this paper Sachiko doll. And in your head, repeat the words, Sachiko, we beg of you. 7, 8, 9. Yeah! Repeat it 9 times. Don't worry if you flub it a little. Just make sure you don't stop partway through. You have to say it 1 time for every person present. No more, no less, or the charm will fail. Shinazaki? What, happens if it fails exactly? This whole paper doll thing seems a little sketchy to me. Failure is not an option. Just give it all you've got. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Everybody remember the charm? Sachiko, we beg of you. 9 times. Ready? Begin! Everybody say it 9 times? Yep. Yeah. If we don't get on with it, I'm afraid I'll wind up saying it again unconsciously. Okay, now everybody, reach toward the paper doll and grab hold of it. Anywhere you can. Yes, because the teacher can't fit in the circle, so, which is more of a square. Got it, I think. Like this? Exactly. Now, hold on really tightly. Dig your nails into it if you have to. Just don't let go. We're going to pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Just ignore Satoshi, but otherwise nicely done, everybody. Now just make sure to keep that scrap of paper safe. Slide it into your student ID holder or your wallet. Basically anywhere it won't get lost. So the paper doll scrap has some sort of meaning to it then? Yep, as long as we all have a little piece of Sachiko with us. We'll always be connected with one another as friends. That's the purpose of this charm. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool? Try super cool. I'll have to be extra careful not to lose my piece. Thank you, Shinozaki. I'll treasure this. No problem. Consider it our promise that we'll all definitely, oops, hang out together again. I told the screen. Definitely! Well, I hate to say it, but I think it's about time we get all packed up and start heading home. An earthquake? Whoa! Like I said, the screenshots are a lot more crisp. What the hell? This is like, holy crap, big! Big brother! Yuka, take my hand! Everyone, stay calm. Get under your desks until it passes. Ah! Under the desks, now! Yeah, say that to the crack on the floor. What? What the? No! This can't be happening! Is this for real? Oh God! I'm falling! Big brother! Oh, ow, my leg. I can move it, so I guess it's just a sprain. Huh? Where? I'm not at home, am I? It can't be. It's so dark. I can barely see a thing. Is this the school? What's going on? What the hell is this place? There's a loose board lying on the ground. Though scratched and banged up, it still seems to be fully intact, and not much worse for wear. We'll be getting that later. Also, again, this is very fast compared to the game on the PSP. It's dark, but I think I can feel my way through the hall to get around these holes in the floor. Also, she really moves fast considering she has a broken leg, or sprained leg. Is that Seiko? This isn't good. Okay. Now we can leave. And then it goes darker. Oh, that really hurt. Well, of course it hurt. Did you see how fast you were going? My ankle's in pretty bad shape. Heavenly Post. Third student reported missing. One by one, the young students of Heavenly Host School seem to be disappearing, as now a third student has joined the ranks of the missing. Classmates testify that the 5th grader was on her way home from school, but got separated from her friends in the hall and hasn't been seen since. Police are investigating the possibility of a serial kidnapping, and have assigned countless investigators to the case in hopes of a speedy resolution. However, 10 days have already passed since the first disappearance, giving parents and classmates ample cause for concern. Thank goodness. She's still breathing. Seiko, come on, Seiko! Wake up! Huh? Naomi? What's up? Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead. Where? Where are we? What's going on? That's what I'd like to know. Ooh, it ain't budging. These windows are sealed up tight. And it's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing. What the hell is going on? Well, this is clearly a school building. Don't the desks seem unusually small to you, though? Like an elementary school? An elementary school? It can't be. Can it? What is it? The printout on the wall. It says Heavenly Host Elementary's notice to all faculty and students. Heavenly Host? Isn't that... the elementary school that preceded Kisaragi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished? Oh God! What's happening? Where the hell are we? And where are our friends? And Miss Yui? Calm down, Seiko. Don't get so worked up. Sorry. Seiko and I just stood there in silence, hand in hand. It was the first time. I can barely hear the voices over the music. It was the first time in my life that I'd been shaking so hard I could hear my teeth chatter. I'd become completely lightheaded and couldn't even think straight, much less wrap my brain around what was going to happen to us, or happening to us. I kept telling myself, it's all a dream, some horrible nightmare, but no matter how hard I wished for it, I just couldn't wake up. And the silence was the worst part of all. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something. Anything. Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on. But how about we try finding a way out of here? A way out? We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know? Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to. But the windows are all sealed shut. And I don't just mean they're stuck or locked. It's like they're decorations on the wall. I don't even think they can open. Is it even possible to leave this building? I'm not sure, but there might be an entranceway, or an emergency exit, or something. Some means of getting outside. You're right, and it's a lot better than just standing around. I feel like I'm going to go all loony in here if we keep this up. Okay then, first step is to leave this room. We've got to keep our spirits up. After all, it's probably not just the two of us in here. The others have to be around somewhere, right? Yeah, and if we can reunite with them... We'll find our way out of here together! With that loud music! Where I can not hear the voice acting! That's the spirit! I had no reason to believe any of what I just said. I was probably delirious, to be honest. But I knew that if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream. I'd be inconsolable. So, in desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. Character introductions. Direct the eye toward any character and tap the screen to learn more about him or her. When you're done, exit through the door on the southeast side of the room to resume play. So, yeah, I'm Thunder, cats. I'm going to probably save and quit after I leave the room, or actually, can I? Okay, maybe not yet. A 17-year-old student in Kisaragi Academy, Senior High, Class 2-9, fairly average, but popular, known for being both a kind and cowardly in equal measure. Despite his timidness, he's very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity toward others to make him a natural leader. The one person who ever challenged him, that leadership, is Naomi, who is, consequently, the only person to whom Satoshi regularly defers judgment. Naomi Nakashima, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi Academy High School, Class 2-9, and a classmate of Satoshi's since junior high. Frequently, she greets Satoshi with, "Oh, not you again." Having lost her father a few years back, Naomi and her mother now depend on one another for moral support. Still, she remains optimistic and cheerful. Her home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she's intent on pursuing. She spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance to medical college. Seiko Shinahara, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High, Class 2-9, lives very close to Naomi and generally accompanies her to and from school each day. A free spirit, she often says or does things that take others by surprise. Though she's also easily forgiven due to her good nature and amiability. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, leaving her with 3 younger siblings and a working father. As such, she basically serves as head of the household. Seiko seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently have long conversations about their many dreams for the future. Yeah, there's some stuff going on between Naomi and Seiko. Well, in Seiko's mind. Yuka Mochida, Satoshi's 14-year-old sister, so she is 14. Does she look 14 to you all? Though she's an 8th grader at Kisaragi Academy Junior High School, she looks and acts much younger. In the Mochida household, Yuka's always been the princess, generally getting her way, and thus never really shedding her childlike behavior. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or braver than she is, which sometimes gets her into trouble. Yep. Sakutora Morishige, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High, Class 2-9. He's been in theater club with Mayu since middle school and developed a real closeness with her. He finds socializing with anyone else to be more trouble than it's worth. However, so he typically regards his other classmates with indifference. Takes great pride in his family heritage and reacts violently if anyone makes fun of his name. The only exception is the nickname Mayu's given him, Shig. Yep, and here's Mayu herself. Mayu Suzumoto, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, somehow looks much tinier than she actually is, but possesses a big heart and a bright personality. Accepts anyone and everyone with open arms, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regard amongst her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to familial circumstances, this was Mayu's last day at Kisaragi High. She'll be moving shortly and transferring to a new school. Ayumi Shinozaki, the 17-year-old appointed representative of Kisaragi High Class 2-9, often subjects... Oh, look at that. 20% battery left. That shows you that I'm almost done with the video. Often subjects her classmates to ghost stories and revels in hearing them scream. It's generally believed that she carries candles and other horror goods with her at all times, just in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. In truth, however, Ayumi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which rivals even Satoshi's in its intensity. When faced with any truly scary situation, her knees give out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state. Yeah, she's pretty much... While she likes scary stuff, she's also one of the most afraid characters in this game. Yeah. Well, besides a certain 14-year-old girl that doesn't look 14 at all. Yoshiki. Man, I always screw that name up. Yoshiki Kishinuma, a 17-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 2-9, often regarded as sarcastic and cynical, but as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. Although generally not one to participate in events, his fondness for Satoshi and Ayumi means he'll make an exception now and again if either is involved. With intense drama at home, Yoshiki currently works a part-time job after school to afford rent payments on an small apartment where he lives alone. Yeah, he's got it rough. And also to make this playthrough correct my last playthrough, which again only available to those that are 18 and older, I kept calling him Yoshihiki. So hopefully that will be fixed, and I probably will keep trying to say Yoshihiki when it's Yoshiki. But finally, we have Miss Yui Shishido, a 23-year-old 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi High. Just started this semester after passing her teaching exam, and is eager to make an impression. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem to generally respond to her methods. Also serves as teacher's assistant during homeroom for class 2-9 and really seems to have connected with the students there. And that is it. If I continue this playthrough, which I'm going to try, my damnedest, I will say, like, bluntly, to play this and finish this, but it probably won't be started, or I probably won't get videos up until, like, Monday. Like, the Monday-Tuesday split, just to give this first video time to sink in or whatever. And, yeah. In character introductions, yes. Come on, Naomi. Come on, Naomi. Let's go. Right. And so they merge, and how do I what did I just press? I just pressed something. Wait. Let me see. Okay, so 2 fingers on the screen equals... Yeah, it seems like if you press the screen with 2 fingers, you can actually stop the game or whatever like that. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, there used to be a save and quit, like I'm pretty sure quick save option, but is it snapshot? No. Okay, stop that. That's kind of creepy. Return to title screen. Okay, so I can resume. Alright, that's good to know. Good to know. But as you can tell, you can actually screenshot certain parts of the game as well. I'm pretty sure maybe if you press 2 fingers... Yeah, apparently pressing 2 fingers acts as a B button or a back button for the title screen as well. So I'm pretty sure maybe if I press 2 fingers on, like, say... Nah, I don't want to try that, actually. I'll try it in the next video or something, but yeah, if I press resume, yeah, I can do that. Alright, so... I'm pretty sure people that start this game up will have no idea how to pause the game like I just did, but I figured it out. That's why I'm good at quickly adapting with controls, because, yeah, I can figure things out like that, even if I'm not given an instruction manual. But... hope you all enjoyed the introduction. This will be all one video. And we'll be going up at midnight between Friday and Thursday. So, yeah, with that, have a great day. Or I should say, have a great night. And, wow, that kind of looked creepy. Because of the brightness on my screen. But, yeah, have a great night. And I hope to catch you all next time.